with an Isery though. You feel me? Nah.
Nah.
They're gonna be checking. Nigga, but why I keep fucking up? Fucking bitch.
Hey yo, turn the bass up.
What's good, y'all? Tapping into Moguls will be right here. We dropped the most game. Man, we right here with a real special guest. He goes by the name of Stewy, aka Stewy Films. What's up with it, boy?
How you doing?
Shit, I'm great. I'm blessed, man. Go ahead, let the people know where you from, what you do, and what's your ethnicity.
I'm born and raised Oakland, California. Parents from Salvador.
Yeah.
Born and raised.
Okay. So growing up, what part of Oakland?
Deep East Oakland, the Hundreds.
Okay, the Honeys. Shout out the Honeys.
Yeah.
So what was it like growing up in a Salvadorian home? Because obviously Mexican and Salvadorian is a lot different for the people who don't know. It's a different culture and whatnot. What was it like being a Salvadorian growing up in the Deep East?
I mean, in the deep, it's, it's diverse, but it's mainly like blacks and Latinos.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But everybody fucks with each other out there, so it was cool. Like, it depends on what situation it is and how you make it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how the hood is, like, you can make the best out of it, or you could get sent into the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't too bad, it was cool.
What was your household like coming from, both of your parents, I'm assuming, are Salvadorian?
Yeah, they're both Salvadorian. We got a brother and sister, and just try to stay in a steady path, you know what I'm saying? Because like, my whole thing is like, and a lot of people don't realize is like a lot of people's family migrated from, you know what I'm saying, from either Mexico, Salvador, whatever the case is. Yeah. And it's like they came here for a better future, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like people they're aware of it, but they don't implement that in their life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like for me as a young age, I'm like, okay, like my parents told me like crazy stories in El Salvador, like we came from El Salvador because it was a civil war. We had to like, there was like heads laying on the ground, you know what I'm saying? Like it was, you know.
War, treacherous type
bro,
shit.
El Salvador would get down, you know what I'm saying? So they pretty much told me the whole history and shit, so it was like, okay, I came to a realization, like we came here for a better future. Even though it's like, it's the hood, you think it's bad, but once you go back to a third world country, you're like, okay, this ain't as bad, you get what I'm saying?
Man, I know exactly what you're saying. That's exactly how I felt. Like, when I was growing up, I thought it was bad, and I went to Mexico, and where my dad's from, all the streets all fucked up, messed up and shit. And I was like, damn, it ain't nothing. And I came back, I'm like, man, these motherfuckers take this shit for granted.
Exactly, so that's what I'm saying. So every time we went, it's like, for them it was a vacation to see family, but for me it was like a realization of like,
culture shock.
Exactly, it's like, okay, they really living off $5 a day type shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know what I'm saying, like you get it how you live type shit, and there's really like no future out there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
so what was it like in your household with both parents obviously being migrants from El Salvador? What was going on in the household?
Well, just for them, it's just working and just providing. And it's just like, I'm pretty sure most Latin parents is like, they give you what you need, not what you want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for us, it was just like, they busted their ass off. And like I said, for me, I'm a quiet person and I analyze shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've always seen like, okay, they busting their ass off, making them a minimum wage, barely making ends meet. Yeah. So it's like, okay, let me see how I can make shit work for them. How can I make their life easier instead of making it harder? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because like, you know, in the hood is like, you see shit like that and you want to help your parents out, and most people go sell drugs and think they're helping their parents out, but in reality, like, they're making it worse. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact.
So for me, it was just like, okay, this ain't the future I want for my parents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you wanted to pay them back in a different form. Exactly. Yeah. What was it like coming out of your house? What do you see growing up, teenage years, in Hundreds?
And shit was bad. Like I said, it was the hood, but like I said, it's always about what you make out of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I used to walk to school, like, people selling dope, you know, a lot of crime, a lot of this and that, but it's like I said, like, you see shit and you get immune to it, but it's like I said, it's whatever you make of that situation. You get what I'm saying? Because like, the most successful people are from the hood. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they use that hood mentality, that hood
Yeah.
hustle, to implement that into whatever they want to do in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you said it was a mix, like races in your hood or whatever. What was that like? You know, because like from where I'm from, it's like predominantly Mexicans. You feel me? Mexicanos. And then you in Oakland, and it's just a bunch of different races. So you got Asians, you got black, white, Mexican, maybe not as much white. You feel me? But what's that like? You know what I mean? Do you still stick to your own people, the Hispanics, Mexicanos, and Salvadoreños, or is it, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna just go, these are my people, these black people, these from my section, you feel me?
I mean, the thing I love about Oakland, and I feel like it always makes it diverse from most places, is like everyone fucks with each other regardless of the race, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, people talk a lot of shit about Latinos in Oakland just because in a way they say we act like mayates sometimes, you know what I'm saying? We're like, you dress like you're supposed to be a cholo, you're supposed to be wearing fucking
dickies and all that shit,
like, you get what I'm saying? Because like if you go to certain places in Cali, it's like they're straight Mexican, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Or straight Latino. So like for us, it's like we're from the hood and this is our environment. So it's like you adapt to whatever environment is. You know what I'm saying? So it's been like that for a long time. You get what I'm saying? But the thing is, around the time I was growing up, like the gangs were low key heavy in a way. Like in the deep, there was a lot of border brothers. That's when they were like in their prime in a way. Like now there really ain't that much shit. And then like a lot of norteños and a few sureños. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like if you fuck with the Latins, a lot of times it's like you're gonna hang around certain people even though you don't gangbang, but it's like you start being affiliated with certain people, you start getting into that.
Guilty by association type shit.
So for me, it's like I said, I didn't want to really be too much into them politics.
Right.
So I started fucking with the black folks, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been fucking with, they're my peoples, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, at the end of the day, it's like you pick and choose what kind of people you want to be around. Because every culture, every, you know, whatever it is like they got their good and their bad, you get what I'm saying? So you just kind of choose where you kind of like want to fit in a way, you know what I'm saying?
Get in where you fit in.
Yeah, that, but it just kind of like I said, it's like you realize like, okay, these people are just gang banging, these people are doing shit, these are people productive, like, you know what I'm saying?
But how do you like swerve around that? Cause like, it just might be on the same block as you feel me? In the next block over, you feel me? So there's no, you might like somebody who you're really cool with, and then, but they're obviously a part of something. Yeah. So there's like, that's your boy type of shit, you feel me? So
but it's like, you can interact with people, but not portray into their lifestyle or activities, you get what I'm saying? Like I'll go to the liquor store, say what's up to them, they selling dope or doing whatever they doing. And it's like you're just saying, but you're not in there like, okay, I'm gonna just chill here, see what happens. You get what I'm saying? Okay, boop, keep it moving. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I said, it's like they know what path you're on and what hype you're on. You get what I'm saying? It's like when you're from the hood, they could tell like if you gang banging, selling dope, dope boy, or just getting your money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because around that time too is like I said, I seen my parents struggling, so I was trying to find a way. So my thing was selling CDs. So I would have LimeWire and all that shit, and I would just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
make burn CDs.
Burn CDs. Like, you want a mixtape? I got you. Send me your list, bro. I'll go after school, walk home. My parents were home, and I'll have like 3-4 papers. Go back to school, burn them, boo-doo-doo, sell them for $5-10. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was getting my money.
How'd you get that kind of mentality though? Like, were you inspired by somebody, or was it just like, man, I gotta help my parents out some way, somehow?
That too, but it's just like I said, it's just my parents, and like I said, most Latins is like they'll give you what you need and not what you want. Right. You get what I'm saying? So to me, it's like I seen people wearing Jordans, people having this, and I'm just like, it makes you frustrated. Yeah. But in a way, that's when the hustle comes out of a person. You get what I'm saying? So it's either you're gonna work for it or you're gonna steal it.
Flips that switch in you, and you're like, you gotta do something.
Exactly. But like I said, a lot of people don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? They go to finding a way to get it without working. Or just like, you know what I'm saying?
They try to take the easy way out, even though it ain't the easy way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So to me, like I said around that time, it was like I asked my parents, hey, I need some new shoes, I need some this. Nah, you don't need that right now. But I was like, okay, I know they don't got it like that. Right. So to me, it was like, all right, let me see how I'm gonna get some money. And I'm like, I'm not trying to sell drugs, because then that's gonna make it even worse for me. And then if I get caught, I go to jail, that's gonna make it worse for them. So I was like, all right, cool, let me find a way. So I was burning CDs in middle school, doing this and that, getting like dub a day, you know what I'm saying? That was cool. You ain't got, I ain't got no bills.
Ain't for dumb and shit, huh?
Yeah,
get some bag of chips, whatever you gotta do.
You know, last time get your Gatorade and hot chips.
That's all you need.
Exactly.
So did you play any sports while you was growing up or anything like that?
Yeah, I played football, baseball. I tried soccer, but I ain't like it. Everybody was, you know what I'm saying? You know how soccer people be in their feelings, you know what I'm saying? So I needed more of a contact sport, and you know what I'm saying? I was able to like throw good and do all this shit. So
what'd you play?
But when I was playing baseball, I was the pitcher, shortstop, and center field.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I played football for a bit, but my dad kicked me out. Well, not kicked me out, but pulled me out because we lived in the deep. And then I went to school in Oakland High, which is across Oakland. So for him, it was a mission. Like, I'm not finna pick your ass up 7
Take
p.m.
the bus.
He didn't want to because it was like I said, it was like hella gang banging, hella dangerous. So he was like, I don't want you taking the bus. So from the bus from Oakland High to the deep was a cool like 45 minutes at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was like, I ain't finna do that. So as soon as I was able to get my permit, I just started mobbing and just going and just playing sports.
You got your permit at 18 or you got it when you were 16?
I got it like 15, 16.
15? Oh, okay. You did a little schooling type thing?
Yeah, did a little school shit, mobbing and everyone. Even though I wasn't supposed to, I took everyone from practice and just then dropped them off.
I feel you. I did the same shit. I was putting up freshman year.
Yeah.
Like, you driving? Like, yeah, I'm driving.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause like I said, like, I went to school in the deep for middle school, but like I said, I was supposed to go to school for high school in the deep too. Yeah. But it was just, like I said, there was hella shit going on where my parents didn't want me to do all that. Yeah. So they sent me across town to Oakland High, which is majority Asians, and it was like a good school in Oakland. Right. So from there, bro, it was like 20-minute drive probably. So.
What's, you know, coming from immigrants, there's a lot of consejos that are given, a lot of, what do you call that, consejos in English?
What do you call it?
Damn. There's like some words that I can't translate to English that I'll be forgetting. But anyways, what's some consejos, you guys will pick up on it?
Like advice?
Yeah, some advice. What's some advice that your parents gave you growing up that's really stuck with you inside growing up? You know what I mean? Now that you're a father and all this other stuff going on.
Pretty much whatever you want, just work for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta kind of know what you want in life, and then whatever it is, it's like you gotta work for it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if you just want to go to school, be self-employed, have a good job, whatever it is, like, just work for it and work your hardest. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said that's where the hustle comes out. Like, everything you do, you want to go hard, not just half-ass everything. You know what I'm saying? No, and that's a big reason why I'm able to do what I'm doing and get where I'm at, because of that hard working. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We're gonna jump into that part too. Before we close this out, I got one more question. Did you always believe in a 9-to-5 or not believe in a 9-to-5? What made you go your own route?
Personally, when I first, like I said, like, my parents didn't have money coming up, so I was like, I had to work at a young age. Like, even like when I was playing sports, when the sports was over, I got like a little job at the school, you know what I'm saying? Right. So once you actually start working and realize how hard it is to get $1, you start realizing like, okay, this ain't really worth. So you start, that's when I started realizing like, damn, my parents was making what, like $10 an hour? Right. Like cleaning, my mom used to do hotels and my dad used to like work at a golf course. So it's just like, they get paid like minimum and shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was getting paid like $6, $7 an hour in high school, and I was like, damn, bro, I worked all week and I got like an $80 check. Bro, what the fuck? Like, this ain't shit. So once I graduated, I went to college, and then I was working full time and going to school full time. Right. So I was busting my ass off, and like I said, it's like, I'm like, I'm working my ass off all fucking week. You get this little ass, bummy ass paycheck, and then it's like, when I was in school, I was like, I gotta pay hella fucking money for school. Like, bro, how the fuck am I gonna get rich off this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you on someone else's time.
Exactly. So I'm like, why would I bust my ass? And that's the thing too. I was going like from job to job, and it was like not getting laid off, but I was like, they were like, okay, the job's over, or it's getting slow. So I'm like, okay, they can easily cut you off hella easy, bro. Right. Regardless of how good you work or how, if you do the most or the minimum.
Yeah, everybody's replaceable.
Everybody's replaceable. So that's why now I was like, I was in college, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was just sitting down. And I was like, the fuck I'm gonna do with my life? Yeah. Then I was like, this ain't. I still got 4 or 5 years in school, like. And I gotta pay this much money, bro, and then I'm not making shit. Like, this ain't for me. I literally thought about what I wanted to do, and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was still like not even shooting videos at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was like taking pictures, doing little shit like that, but I wasn't like hella into it. Then one day I was just like, this ain't it.
Yeah.
And I just walked out of school and I went to my job and started figuring shit out. Cause I wasn't gonna quit my job, I didn't have no money. But I was just like trying to figure the little shit out, and I just, you know what I'm saying? Just find my path.
Like this ain't it and this ain't it. And
Exactly.
I'm gonna just pick up and go where I'm going.
Exactly.
Last question, bro. What's some advice you give to people who are stuck in the hood and they just got time on their hands, trying to figure out what to do in life, you feel me? And they feel like, man, they ain't nothing the hood offers, you feel me? So how am I supposed to make it out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's some advice you give to them?
Just give yourself some knowledge, bro. Cause the problem with like the hood, like I said, it makes people.
Yeah.
If you really let it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you gotta have a goal. If you don't have a goal, figure out, soak up game, try to see what you could do. Cause like I said, like selling dope in the hood is either gonna get you in jail or dead. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no future in it. It might be good money, but even if you do dope, you know what I'm saying? Like you do shit temporarily to get where you need to get to in life. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, like I said, like that sell dope make good money, but it's like they don't do nothing with it but blow it.
Yeah.
So when I'm like, okay, well if you getting good money, like invest it, do this and that. You know what I'm saying? Get a house, get out the hood.
Yeah.
But it's like some people let the hood so much where they don't got no goals in life, where they just want to just be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, for me, it's like I said, I knew this isn't where I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I see everyone's future. Nobody got a future.
Right.
They got potential. But it's like I said, at the end of the day, most people, they don't want to step out of their comfort zone to do something different. Like, we're going to be like, oh, you left the hood, or you going to school, you a square, oh, you doing this and that. But it's like, that's the thing, it's like when you're doing good, everyone want to see you down.
Yeah.
When you're down, nobody want to help you up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, it's like I said, it's like, have a goal and do what you got to do to get to that goal. Like if you want to go to school and you don't got enough money, if you have to sell dope to pay for your school, do that momentarily.
Yeah.
If you have to do this and that or work 2 jobs, like do that momentarily.
Right.
But over time, shit pays off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just have a goal, stay motivated, and stay focused.
Facts, man. With that being said, man, so game. You dropping a lot of game right now. You feel me? We gotta stay down to come up and keep pushing forward no matter what. But look, man, y'all tapping into another episode of Urban Moguls with B. Right here, we drop the most game. Before you do anything, hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and stay locked in. We out here.